Congress rushing to approve a plan that even the president calls imperfect. Horrific, shocking new details are emerging about the extent of the injuries superstar Rihanna suffered, allegedly, at the hands of her pop star boyfriend, Clifton. And new questions, the publicist for Nadia admits she received food stamps and federal assistance to support her kids, even though she told them she was not getting government aid. Her explanation today, Tuesday, February 10th, 2009.
From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Mary Nyel, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And welcome today on this Tuesday morning. I'm Mary.
Good morning. The hard sell. President Obama heads to Capitol Hill tonight to deliver what could be a make-or-break speech on health care reform. This morning, a preview from White House Press Secretary Robert Gibbs. Grisly find officials say that bone fragment unearthed near the home of accused kidnapper Philip Garrido came from a human. This is NBC.
Dad? They took Jessica. They took Jessica.
Lisa?
Dad,
What's wrong?
some men, they got Jessica.
What?
Johnny owes someone a lot of money. They were here looking for him.
They hurt you?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't breathe.
Lisa? Lisa! I need you to focus. Calm down. Do you understand? Lisa, are you with me?
Yes.
How much money does Johnny owe?
50,000.
All right. I have the money. I can get it within the hour.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get you involved. I had nowhere else to turn to.
No.
And
No. It's fine. Lisa, I'm gonna get Jessica back to you. I promise.
thank you.
Now, tell me everything.
A group of men came to the house looking for Johnny. They demanded money. They started going through all my stuff to see if the money was stashed somewhere in the house. When they didn't find what they were looking for, they said that Johnny skipped town and owes them $50,000. I told them I didn't know anything about the money. And that's when they took Jessica as collateral and said Johnny better have the money by tonight. They took my baby. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for getting you involved.
No.
I had nowhere else to go.
It's fine.
Thank you.
Who do I give the money to?
To Mr. Bane.
What do you want?
I'm here to see Mr. Bane.
State your business.
I've come for the girl, Jessica.
Come on.
Stop!
You got me now.
You're a funny one, aren't you? Let's go.
I don't give a rat's ass if it puts your job in jeopardy. Remember that you work for me. When I say lose the evidence, you lose that evidence. Or you lose a member of your family. And I'm not talking about a member of your family of cops. And you are.
Mr. Perry.
Mr. Perry. Have you checked him for a wire? Well, have a seat, Mr. Perry. And what can I do for you today?
I've come for the little girl.
Little girl. Well, that's good, because I'm not running a freaking daycare center around here. You know, I'm not one to keep women and children in my business, but that boyfriend put her in a spot. When a deal is made, the debt gets paid in full.
I agree.
You know, I just can't have anyone running around here stealing from me. It's bad for business. It's bad for my image. What kind of man would I be?
Absolutely.
Well, I am glad that you and I can agree on something. Do you have my money?
Can I see the girl?
You see that? She's unspoiled. I wouldn't hurt the girl for the sins of her father. But someone still has to pay.
I agree.
Good. You get some freaking water. You know, Lisa's not a rich woman. Was she able to get all my money?
She was motivated.
Motivated. Fear is an excellent motivator.
I imagine you know much on the subject.
You could say that my business tends to rely on it pretty heavily. I used it tremendously as I was expanding my empire. You know, when I started out, I used it so that one by one, all my competitors left willingly. So here I am, living the dream.
Violence?
You think I got where I am, Mr. Perry, by being a nice guy? No. The threat of violence on a person causes the most fear, and I leverage that to get the things that I want.
Is that your business? Fear?
Fear is an excellent tool. It makes people do things they wouldn't otherwise possibly imagine. They tend to do much more with far less. But, honestly, it's the fear on their face, the hope, the despair. It's like a cloak that each individual soul wears, one to another. I find it intriguing how each one of them stares up at me, begging for forgiveness, the fear in their eyes, all without a single word. And while they're laying there dying, I stare back at them and I smile as they wither away.
You talk about a certain fear. Have you ever heard of the Palawan massacre? Prior to the end of World War II, the Japanese commander put out an order to exterminate all POWs. You see, the Japanese knew they were losing the war. And they didn't want any of those POWs being rescued alive. So what they did is they placed them in these shallow underground tunnels. They didn't have a clue what was going on. They thought that they were being hidden from the Allied forces, trying to find their location. After the last one went in, they sealed the tunnel up. A few minutes later, in the darkness, they saw drums of gasoline. Panic ensued, but there was nothing they could do. They couldn't get out. And then the Japanese soldiers started pouring gasoline into the tunnels. So when you talk of powerless, well, when you talk of fear, that's what comes to my mind.
It's the fear of dying.
No. The fear of knowing you're gonna die, and there's nothing you can do about it. The suffocating trauma you're feeling now is called Tabin. It's a very powerful nerve agent. I've gently applied it to my suit jacket that exposed your guards as they were searching me. Stay with me, Bane. This'll only take a second. The same substance used on the briefcase that you've been so eagerly had your hands all over. Oh, Bane. You don't wear fear very well. You see, I don't like to hurt people. But when someone touches women and children, I can't let that go unpunished. What kind of man would I be? What kind of father, grandfather would I be? I want you to suffer like those that you've caused suffering to. I want you to feel suffocating pain, like the pain that you inflict on those less fortunate. But most of all, Bane, I want you to experience fear brought down upon you by someone who really knows how to inflict it. As you wither away. Jessica, my name is Sean. I'm your grandfather.
Is my mother here?
No, but she's at home waiting for you. Would you like me to take you to her?
Okay.
Well, first I need you to drink this. That way you won't end up with the bad guys. Hello? I have someone who'd like to talk with you.
Mama? No, they had me in a room watching TV until Grandpa came to get me.